Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the definitive Skyrim Let's Play. So we're starting off here in Riverwood. Last episode we started to do some of the miscellaneous quests we had acquired around Whiterun. And in the process of doing some of those, we came across a group of Thalmor. And so Coemgin decided it was time to take some revenge. So we were able to take out the Thalmor, and in the process we got some very valuable weapons and armor that we were able to sell. And then we traveled to Riverwood to deliver a weapon to complete one of our miscellaneous quests. And now we're going to continue from where we left off. And so we still have quite a few bounties to complete and some other miscellaneous quests to complete. So that's what we're going to do. I think we'll head back in the direction of Whiterun.
You're that visitor been poking around. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But first, we need to go ahead and get a good night's sleep. When we first got to the inn, we actually still had access to the bed, but in the process of studying, it appears we overstayed our welcome, so we had to buy the room once again.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. All right then.
It is nice not having to rely on alcohol anymore for hydration. We can just refill our water skins whenever we're at an inn. Right. Do a little bit more studying. That was quite the animation. So we'll finish up studying the calm spell. So that'll be really nice, as now we can start to train our illusion. And it will also open up another avenue of gameplay to us. If we happen to alert an enemy, rather than needing to rely on direct combat, instead we can just use a calm spell, and they would no longer be aggroed on us, and we can go back to whatever we were doing. Take them out with stealth, if we'd like. So we still need to gather quite a bit more venison.
Wait, so a costume?
But as I said, we're going to head in the direction of Whiterun. And from there, we'll probably proceed to one of the bandit camps around the city, since we have a couple of bounties to clear out some of the surrounding bandit camps. Hopefully it should be an uneventful trip, but we're going to stay in stealth just in case.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
Well, what do you know? There's a thief waiting for us. Tried to sweet talk our way out, but that didn't work.
I'll see you burn.
I swapped to Sparks since Dark Elves have an inherent resistance to fire damage, so I figured it would be best to use a different type of destruction. Must not have been a very good thief. Didn't have too much of value on him. So we have a couple of elk here. Take them out for the venison. Oh, that would have been a nice shot. It's a shame how heavy that meat is. There we go. Yeah. We're already nearly over encumbered again. It's going to be difficult to carry 14 pieces of venison at once. Again, just going through the ingredients, and most of them are pretty light, but might as well sample a few of them, learn some effects while also lowering carry weight just a little bit. Yeah, so we need to still carry about another 20 pounds worth of venison. Actually, I think that math's wrong. More like another 40 pounds. Did not mean to eat that raw meat. Oh, and we got a disease from that. That's not good. Fortunately, we have a cure disease potion. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get back to Whiterun from here without too much trouble. Giant's still here.
Sugar. It has been too long since I tasted it.
You know that
There is much beauty. My ears hear the truth in your words.
Yes.
And yet, my body shakes how high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
Do not frighten away our customers with your fits.
Mayorod, of course, you are right.
We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones. Put the thought out of your mind and do not speak of it again. Take a look.
Doesn't look like there's too much of interest for sale. We'll resupply our Cure Disease potion. And I'll go ahead and buy these books once again for the museum and Legacy of the Dragonborn. Looks like vendors tend to have an assortment of rare books for sale. So might as well pick them up when we can. And we'll see if we can sell off anything.
I hope that you will come do business with us.
I'm gonna
Do you
see
seek
if
to
we
make a
can
purchase?
get an estimate on this unusual gem.
It is more than willing to pay you a fair sum. Until our next meeting.
Unfortunately, for only 50
such
gold,
is
I don't think that's going to be worth it. This gem looks much more valuable than just 50 gold. So, well, he may not have given us a satisfactory answer. It seems we can head to a different person, an appraiser in Riften, to get another price. So I think once we're finished in Whiterun, we'll probably investigate that other appraiser, see if we can get a better deal. What I really want to do is just see if I can reduce some of the weight I'm carrying, so that when we head out to start clearing out these bandits, we'll have plenty of room to carry the spoils. So what I can actually do is I can probably craft another pouch. Just needed to see which ones I already had. So I have front left and right and side left. So now I can go ahead and craft another one. This one will be side right. So that adds a little bit of extra carry weight. Still have 45 pounds worth of venison weighing me down. And I'd need to carry another 25 to complete that miscellaneous quest. Unfortunately, we still have gluttony weighing us down, so that we're moving a little bit slower than usual. But so I think what we're going to do first is we're going to, of these bandit camps, we're going to head to Redoran's retreat.
Wares and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
That will complete the one bounty we've picked up. while we're heading there, we can probably find quite a few elk. Might be able to find enough to complete that other quest. So we just need one more. Unfortunately, carrying all of that venison will leave us with not a lot of carry weight to spare. It's interesting that it has so many mountain flowers on it. That deer had been collecting flowers. So we do have enough now to complete that one miscellaneous quest, but we are full on carry weight. See a saber-tooth in the distance. We're going to save just to be safe. But so we'll go on ahead and clear out Redoran's retreat. Hopefully there's not too much we want to pick up, since we just can't manage to carry it right now. Hopefully anything valuable we find will be light. So rather than engage with that saber-tooth, we'll just sneak by for now, since we weren't able to get a good angle and maintain stealth. Looks like there's a giant's camp here. I actually think we had one of the missives we could have picked up was to clear out this particular bandit camp. But for now, I think we're gonna leave these giants be, since they are quite over-leveled compared to us. Looks like there's a few people up ahead. Sounds like it's the Alakir looking for their Red Guard woman.
I'm not going. Now back off before I do something drastic.
What do you need? We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Red Guard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure. We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right.
We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Yes? Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the
So
right
eventually, we will come across some Alakir warriors again in Whiterun. And there's a quest we can start. But that hasn't quite happened yet, but you can see some other Alakir warriors pestering a random Redguard NPC as a random encounter, which is what we just saw. I think we should be getting close to Redoran's retreat. What's this? Interesting. So that pillar might be a part of a mod called Thunderchild, which adds in some additional shouts and expands upon the shout system in the game. But I'm not entirely sure. Certainly something interesting to revisit at some point. Yeah, here we are. That one mushroom pushed us over the edge. And taking a sip of water was enough to bring us back over. But it'll be tough at the end of this to decide what to take with us most likely. All of that venison is really limiting what we can pick up.
Retire someday. Give myself an island.
So we had a bandit and a dog patrolling. Fortunately for us, gold is weightless.
Two threes. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
Bandits in this game can have some interesting dialogue you can overhear. I don't think it's quite as interesting as the dialogue of raiders in Fallout. So we have one guy that appears to be patrolling around in a circle. I think there's one other bandit. Gonna use a paralysis potion just in case. So I was actually hoping I'd use that on the bandit chief, but I targeted the wrong the wrong one. So instead, gonna have to change up our plan a bit. As usual, we're just gonna continue to evade, summon our spectral wolf, and continually do some poke damage with our flame spell from a distance. There we go. Nice, 150 gold, not too bad. The chief actually had some nice steel plate armor. Fortunately, it's a bit too heavy for us, although it is worth a decent amount. Another treasure map. And yeah, we're already over encumbered. I would like to take this Axe of Shock so that we can learn the enchantment. Probably gonna have to spend a couple of minutes sorting through this inventory. See if I can figure out a way to take as much as possible. I might have a potion of feather to increase my carry weight. I'm not entirely sure. Don't, from the looks of it. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some decisions and drop some things off. But I think rather than force you to watch 5 or 10 minutes worth of inventory management, instead I'm just gonna cut ahead to when we're back either in the city or on our way. But I'll see you in a few. Okay, so we're actually on our way to Riverwood. That way we can just go ahead and drop off the venison. And that'll free up a bunch of weight. And then from there we can probably return back to Whiterun, claim our bounty, and decide what to do next. And once again, right in this bend, we come across another random encounter. Not entirely sure who we're fighting, just a random Breton. Come on, we're kin. Why are you doing this to me? So, gonna swap the sparks again since they seem to be using destruction against us as well. And despite her inherent magic resistance as Breton, we were still able to take her out with our destruction. Okay. We can go ahead and disenchant that axe. That frees up some weight for us. We learn another enchantment. Then once we drop off this venison, that'll free up a whole bunch of weight. Then we'll be in pretty good shape then.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
So we got 50 gold and also some rabbit stew and soup and some bread and some bread soup. So all of those soups are really nice. That's actually really good because the soups and stews satiate hunger and also quench thirst. So that's actually really nice. That should keep us full for a while, a few days at least. So we still have a perk point, almost up to level 12. Not sure how far up in Conjuration we'll invest, at least at the beginning here. We definitely want to continue to move up the right side for bound weapons, but I'm not sure about the other perks. Eventually we'll want to invest in Illusion. And we can go ahead and use this point and spec into Illusion now, since we do have Calm and we're going to start using that. Once we level it up enough, we will want to continue to invest into the perks that increase the maximum level of enemies that our illusion spells can affect. There's actually quite a few pretty cool perks in the illusion tree. So we did pick up another treasure map. Now, yeah, and so this chest is located somewhere around here, overlooking Whiterun. So before we end the episode, let's see if we can find this chest. I know it's by some rocks. I'm not entirely sure where exactly it is, or how high up the mountain it is. I know it's overlooking this windmill. So yeah, it's just on like an outlook, an overlook. I feel like it's somewhere near here. Maybe it's a little bit higher. And yeah, there we go. It's right up here. There we go. We found our second treasure chest. Some nice stuff in there. And so I think as we head back to Whiterun, I think this will be the end of this episode. So next episode, we'll continue to clear out some of these bandit locations around the city. We might go and try to get Amarin's sword. Finish up with us mining this Corendamore. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.